And
now
take a very simple habit, any simple habit.
No, you can't take a simple habit, because simple habit is when you are in the middle of the habit, suddenly the mind can wake up.
Yeah.
That's very different. But when you are in the middle of a tremendous shock like that, it is in that state of paralysis of the mind and body and brain and everything else. You say that there is still the faculty within it. So you positive faculty apart from the habit faculty.
Look, habit is a record, a repetition, right? Habit is a repetition. During that repetition, I hear you something. I hear you say, don't escape when you have great pain. Look at psychological pain. Look at it. That is still going on in my brain. So, I attempt not to escape.
Now, here please let me come in. Is it just as there is a habit to escape, by hearing the statement of yours, don't escape, also has become a layer of memory, and that memory is stimulated?
What?
That memory is stimulated, don't escape?
Yes, it is stimulated. What's wrong? Go on, push it
So
further.
is it that stimulation of don't escape which arises and makes my brain stand still and look?
Partly.
I think it's more though an insight that is.
I don't want to lose that.
That something has happened before.
No, so I am saying, is Krishna ji saying that one of the skills of the brain, which is not used normally, but is still there, is to awaken to itself? If I may put it this way, that there is a normal thing which we understand of the brain, but has the brain one more skill, which normally is not touched, but in a moment of shock can be awakened? If the ear has...
Can be awakened if there is an escape.
Obviously, even biologically, that is so, that if there is a long habit which proves to be a danger,
It breaks it.
it breaks it.
No, but a long habit is a very different thing, because in a long habit, it can break it anywhere along the line. But here, this is quite different. The shock is tremendous and the movement is immediate.
Yes.
So,
No, but escape is a long habit.
But has the brain learned not to escape? The
Point is the brain has the capacity to break its own habit.
at the
When
instant, or
there
has
is a
it learned something
crisis,
new?
it does so.
Yes, but has it learned in other words, I come along here and I have a crisis and I go into my habit. I come along and I see this time it's not a good idea. It's not good for me to do that. Now the next time I meet the crisis, do I immediately not go that way, or do I have to say to myself, don't go that way? Have I learned so that fundamentally I've changed?
Amicha, that means what? Let's look at this point. There is a difference between learning and accumulating.
Exactly.
knowledge.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. If I have to repeat to myself, don't do the habit, I've just accumulated knowledge.
Yeah.
But if I've really learned, then at that instant,
Yeah, that's it. There is a difference between learning and memorizing.
yes.
so the brain has the skill of learning.
And the skill also of memorizing.
Yes, that we know. The skill of the memorizing part of it we all know. But the other we don't know.
No, don't say we all know. We know it, but we keep on.
Yes, but we know it. We keep on.
Don't you
we live
know-
in it. That's our life.
That's our life.
Learning is not our life.
No. So what are you objecting to learning?
No, I'm just trying to probe into it. I'm not objecting to it. I'm saying that there is a skill in the brain which can, which is a new way of listening, or a new way of seeing,
Yes, naturally.
a new way of learning, which is not an accumulating process.
Yes, yes.
Now,
You've said that doesn't
if that
happen.
has to arise in the state of shock and sorrow, now I'm going to say something. It must have listened and learnt over time. Now, is it a question of time?
Huh?
Has it learnt this over time?
No. Learning is not accumulation of time.
The
no.
what